Hey everyone, this is my Gauss build. It's really simple. I am using a signature weapon, Exceltra, with hunter munitions and lots of crit. Galvanized aptitude I should really swap out for something because it doesn't work on the explosion, but haven't done it yet. Primary dexterity to increase the melee time on it. Melee exposure for even more damage and some corrosive. You can swap in influence if you have electricity. For this one, I'm running toxin because it decimates corpus, and slash is amazing as well, so I found this to be enough for basically all endgame activities. You can also run other glaives like the Serrata, especially if it's corpus, or the Pathosis is really good as well. The Zorus is a classic with melee influence, for instance, really good. That would be a build something like this. Yeah, but if you can afford it, if you have it already, run the Glaive Prime, it just absolutely shreds. My backup pistol doesn't interact that well with the Glaive, but basically, and you can weapon swap to circumvent that, basically on the backup pistol, you don't need headshots, you just shoot roughly at their body and you will charge it super fast, and it has insane ammo efficiency. It also heat seeks or target seeks, and when they're slowed by Gauss with the basic thermal sunder or even frozen, it puts in some serious work. So the build for that real quick is here. I really like this weapon. I even spent platinum 120 on getting it instantly because I like the look of it, but I would wait for it to come around unless you really don't have any good secondaries. Yeah, all of these actually need headshots to charge, so something for speed frames that just shoots at enemies is a nice quality of life upgrade. Otherwise you can also get headshots, of course. And here's my Gauss build. It's very simple. I'm running Energize for efficiency. You could also run Operator, Arcane for energy. I'm also running Zenurig, so I really never run out of energy. Have some efficiency from this. We always have shields active. Life saving, in case we need to shield gate or whatever, rolling guard. Should really max that sometime, but I've been lazy because the last 2 levels of this and the amount of former you then need for every frame cost like quite a bit of endo and credits. Yeah, it's a min-max thing. I find on rank 8 it's just fine too. Yeah, otherwise not really that much to say about the entire build. It's just a good all-rounder and very fun to play. Technically you could also run something like Vazarin if you want to do sort of endurance-y runs with Gauss, because he already has 100% armor strip as long as you have 100% power strength. Reason to do that would of course be Protective Sling, granting you total damage immunity, so even easier shield gating whenever you need it, no cooldown. And Guardian Break is mildly useful, but the real one is Void Snare. It acts as a really nice grouping tool, costs no energy, so you can maintain your energy that way with Gauss as well. Sometimes I just spam his thermal sunder whilst sprinting with Mac Rush for AoE, and then I find I've run out of energy, and then actually the grouping tool from Vazarin would be really good for getting energy back from killing a horde of mobs. So yeah, those are like the 2 I'd recommend. Madarai is also nice if you want to one-shot angels. Naramon, yeah, I mean, I didn't really see Gauss as that much of a melee frame, but it does have a lot of damage built into it. So 200% additional weapon damage on your Warframe. I think it's additive, but it might be multiplicative, I don't know. Yeah, 50% crit chance on finisher for 40 seconds, which you can initiate very easily by sling stunning enemies. And yeah, the opening slam also gives you double combo points. So that's really useful for any melee orientated frame, but I don't really see Gauss that way. You can play him that way though, definitely. You could run like Praedos, Cronin, Prisma Oma, something like that. Or Azor as well. Like I have this Zor, it's a bit insane. I got a Riven for it. I haven't put Tanky on it yet, I just don't see how that would be useful, but basically it has insane crit chance with Sacrificial Steel, and the Riven could get even more for guaranteed red crits. Melee exposure, and the big one is Exodia Contagion. I crit with this thing with no buffs for like 20, 30 million on hordes of enemies. So yeah, it's one of my favorite weapons, but I like varying everything, like not overdoing anything, having specific loadouts for a fun playstyle. So I hope you enjoyed this guide and watching a bit of Gauss grinding. Yeah, you can get runs down to like 2 or 3 minutes, especially with a squad, but I found solo can be relaxing sometimes and can like test your skills a bit more. Like 4-minute runs unless there's an angel to kill, which would cost you another 2 minutes. But yeah, have fun playing Warframe and play it your way. Be creative and see what you can do with your frames that you really enjoy doing. Yeah, really. Okay, peace out.